मुझको तो बस तेरे दामन की डंडी हवा चाहिए। शिव बम भोले, शिव बम भोले,
शिव बम भोले मोर 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 भोले शिव बम
भोले, शिव बम भोले।
गाहे
परम हो गए, ना दवा चाहिए ना शफा चाहिए।
तो हो नजरे रहमत हो शिव शक्ति माँ,
अब तो हो नजरे रहमत हो शिव शक्ति माँ।
इम्तिहान है तेरे आज सहजियों का है,
इम्तिहान है तेरे आज सहजियों का।
हो अब तो हो नजरे रहमत हो
शिव शक्ति माँ, अब तो हो नजरे रहमत हो शिव शक्ति माँ।
ये मान लिया रहम का हकदार नहीं मैं, ये मान लिया रहम का हकदार नहीं मैं, ये भी न सही काबिले दीदार नहीं मैं। भटके हुए बच्चों के गुनाह बख्शो मेरी माँ, भटके हुए बच्चों के गुनाह बख्शो मेरी माँ, भटके हुए बच्चों के गुनाह बख्शो मेरी माँ, भटके हुए बच्चों के गुनाह बख्शो मेरी माँ। मैं गुनाह की इंतहा हूँ, तू क्षमा की इंतहा हो। क्षमा दायिनी निर्मला माँ हो नजरे रहमत हो, नमया निर्मला माँ हो नजरे रहमत, हे रक्षा करी निर्मला माँ हो नजरे रहमत,
हो क्षमा पिता निर्मला माँ हो नजरे रहमत।
हे निष्कलंका निर्मला माँ हो नजरे रहमत,
हो विश्व रूपा निर्मला माँ हो नजरे रहमत।
हो भक्ति प्रिया निर्मला माँ हो नजरे रहमत।
हो नित्य यौवना निर्मला माँ हो नजरे रहमत।
अब तो हो नजरे रहमत हो शिव शक्ति माँ, अब तो हो
नजरे रहमत हो शिव शक्ति माँ।
इम्तिहान है तेरे आज सहजियों, इम्तिहान है तेरे
आज सहजियों का।
क्षमा का है सागर दया का निधि,
क्षमा का है सागर दया का निधि।
क्षमा का है सागर दया का निधि, बस मोहब्बत भरी एक नजर चाहिए।
क्षमा का है सागर दया का निधि, बस मोहब्बत भरी एक नजर चाहिए। शिव बम भोले, शिव बम भोले,
शिव बम भोले मोर शिव बम भोले मोर शिव बम भोले, शिव बम भोले शिव बम भोले, शिव बम भोले शिव बम भोले मोर शिव बम भोले, शिव बम भोले शिव बम भोले, शिव बम भोले भोले शिव बम
भोले, शिव बम भोले, बम भोले।
कलयुग की ये आतिश क्या तड़पाएगी,
कलयुग की ये आतिश क्या तड़पाएगी।
ओ कलयुग की ये आतिश क्या तड़पाएगी,
कलयुग की ये आतिश क्या तड़पाएगी।
माँ के चरणों में जन्नत है मिल जाएगी, हम
माँ के चरणों में जन्नत है मिल जाएगी।
बात बिगड़ी हुई सबकी बन जाएगी, बात
बिगड़ी हुई सबकी बन जाएगी।
बस तेरे नाम का आसरा चाहिए,
बात बिगड़ी हुई सबकी बन जाएगी। बस तेरे नाम का आसरा चाहिए। शिव बम भोले,
We have never been accused of being flashy.
Okay, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for waiting. And so again, we are here for the musical night, of course, with the meditation. And I would like to say Jai Shri Mataji, and hope you all are doing well and hope your families are doing well. Today we are actually going to connect first time with Mexico, and this is the first time and one Seljuki from Mexico is joining. Her name is Teresa Salazar, and she lives actually Valeta Bravo. I hope I'm able to pronounce. So Teresa, actually, she's a Sahaja since 2004. And she's actually a singer, piano, guitar player, but also her profession is a doctor. So I just would like to give a little introduction about being a doctor. When she was 8 years old, when she was very young, actually she always wanted to help the people. And so this seeking of this help actually brought her to be a doctor, and she was searching and reading and doing all kinds of researches, and after many years later, and she found the Sahaja yoga. And of course I would like to pause over here because we would like to hear the rest from her. And I would like to welcome Teresa Salazar. I will call her Tia. Tia meaning is which is auntie, right? So, bienvenidas, Tia. Welcome. Trishi Mataji. You are mute, Tia. You are mute. Yes.
Ready.
Yes. Welcome. Welcome. Es un placer tenerte.
Gracias.
It's really a pleasure to have you in our meeting, and I know it is very late over there, 11:20 or 11:25, but you didn't mind to be in our program, and with your experience and with your music you wanted to join to our program. It is a really pleasure to have you, and we always appreciated the yogis who are joining the program. Doesn't matter with the time, they are so detached with the time, with the place, and it is really always is an honor and it's always pleasure for all of us. And thank you again and welcome to our program, Tia.
I am really excited to be today with you. I'm so glad. I'm just a lover from for Srimati and for you all. That is the only thing I am.
Wow, that's so nice. Yes, so that we always feel that love whoever joined this program, and I already start to feel. But of course, when I met you very first time, I felt so much love. This is amazing that the connection, like as we know each other, the day we talk, the day we actually start to talk about yourself and your experience, and always puts me that I know you since many years. So I love this connection.
For me, it's the same, really.
Yeah. Okay, Tia. Thank you so much. So, Tia, as we talk, we always start for our program with the meditation. So, whenever you are ready, so we are ready for the meditation. I would like to hand over to you right now.
Thank you very much for this beautiful opportunity. You know, in this moment, I only want to invite the people to enjoy this opportunity to find ourselves. I don't want to share any information. I just want to share the feeling. In these days when we meditate, sometimes start with a new or with some problem in our attention. No, I just want all of us to feel the security, the love, the compassion for all the world. So let's rise our Kundalini, all of us together. In this way, just like children with a small song. Maybe you know. Happy, 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 Mother Kundalini. Happy, 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 Mother Kundalini. 1, 2. Happy, 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 Mother Kundalini. 1, 2, 3. Swadhistam Navivoi Anaham Vishuddhi Agniya Sahasranam. Jai Shri Mataji. We may put our hands towards the Mother Earth. She always knows what to do. Like our mother, she always knows what we need. So only enjoy the lap of our mother. She has the cure. She has the nourish. She has the love that each one of us is needing. As we know from the Mother Earth, Sri Ganesha was created only for us. Sri Mataji, please come and stay with us. Make us to feel the collectivity. Make us to feel how we support each other. Please, Mother, give us the temperament, the atmosphere to enjoy your presence among us and inside us. Let's invoke Sri Ganesha. Let's invoke our own innocence. The only thing that we need to get the kingdom of God. Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. may maintain few minutes in silence.
Tia, you are sorry to interrupt. Tia, you are mute. Could you please unmute yourself? Tia, you are mute. Can you please unmute yourself? I think by mistake you did. You mute yourself by mistake.
Why she
I
is not?
asked it.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
I asked that we stay in silence for a few minutes. I want to thank you, Mother. I want to thank you, Mother. The joy that's breathing the Lord. I want to thank you, Mother. Everything you gave it to me. I want to thank you, Mother. My self-realization. I want to thank you, Mother. I want to Sri Mataji that you have incarnated, Mother, that you have incarnated and have teached all of us everything we need to know that all divine is already inside. I want to thank you, Mother. I want Sri Mataji for all your care and loving, Mother, for all your care and loving, and because you have given us everything we need to get to God's kingdom here and today. I want to thank you, Mother. I want to thank you, Sri Mataji, because we could discover the peace, because we could discover and everything we're sharing. Lord, your blessings and your peace, and then the things we ever to get in this land. I want to thank you, Mother. I want to thank you, Sri Mataji. I want to thank you, Mother. I want to thank you, Sri Mataji. I want to thank you, Mother. I want to thank you, Sri Mataji. I invite to all of you to put your hands at the level of Anahata. And put your attention on the palms and on Sahasrara. We may feel our first power. We may send to all the world, to all the innocent people, to all the realized souls, our love, our first power. And now, with all our attention to make Vandan for the peace inside of us, the peace all around the world. And enjoy. We may rise our Kundalini only with our right hand, rising by the central channel. Three times we may do it. Yes, Mataji, thank you very much. We may maintain this state. Yes, Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji, yeah, it was beautiful meditation, and I really apologize for my misunderstanding. I totally missed it when I saw you were mute, and I thought, you know, there was some problem. So, but it was beautiful meditation, yeah. Thank you so much, and it was beautiful, beautiful pray that we really needed this pray for.
I enjoy it.
Yes, yeah. Thank you. Jai Shri Mataji. So blissful. So, Tia, let's start. How you start to Sahaja Yoga, Tia? Of course, I give a little introduction about you, but we'd like to hear from you. What seeking brought you to Sahaja Yoga?
It's a large story, but I'm going to do it very short.
We are here.
my mom started with demency problems, and I saw an announcement, conference for concentration. I said, this is for my mom. And we went to the conference. It was a Spanish guy who came to my city to spread Sahaja yoga. And there are only 3 people in the conference, and the guy in this from the start, he was talking us about Sahaja yoga. And when we did the self-realization exercise, I was beside my mother's, my natural mother, physic mother, beside me. And when I was in that conference, I felt exactly as if I was a small girl, 4, 5 years maybe, that was lost in something like a market, something like that. And suddenly I was very scared, and suddenly I felt my mother's hand, strong and warm in my small hand. I felt in this way. So all my scare, all my, what I felt disappear. I only have joy, security, and was amazing. And my mother beside me, very quiet, very peaceful. There was I was looking, and Shimataji came to me in this way.
Wow, you explained so nicely, Tia. Once you get your self-realization, you felt the mother's feeling, the real mother's feeling.
Really,
Besides you, in your heart, in your hands.
I was
that she
complete.
was holding your hand.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow, that's so
And
beautiful.
before that, I was always looking for, something to cure the people. Because I studied in the university, but I knew that the people needed more to be cured. And I was always looking. I went to many courses, to many congress, to many. When I start in Sahaja Yoga, my searching finished. My seeking finished.
Yeah, wow. So Tia, also I would like to remind you, but it started long time ago. Remember, you were telling me when you were 8 years old and you were asking so many questions to your teachers. Can you please tell us that that
Well,
memory?
I remember my house was very near from my primary school. And each month, at least, my mom was in the principal office, because my teacher said, what can we do with this girl? She's always asking questions that nobody can answer. I wanted to know the truth. I wanted to know what's happened with the people, what's happened with the body. I didn't like the people suffering. So I always wanted to do something. I didn't know what, but step by step I found. I always knew that I wanted to be a doctor. That was my only form, the only way that I knew to help the people, to help.
Wow, it's amazing. So you were so young and you wanted to help the people who are suffering,
Yeah.
all kind of suffering, and it brought you to be a doctor, but you were not satisfied the way you were helping the people, right? So that research and that study was not satisfying.
Yes.
As we understood. So, and finally, and you in 2004,
Yeah.
So how you found Sahaja Yoga, and as you said, your research is done.
Yes, finish.
That's so nice. So Tia, I would like to pause over here, and I would like to hand over to other Sahajogis who would like to maybe talk to you, or they would like to maybe ask question, or they would like to express themselves how during the meditation, how did they feel. So so whoever would like to express themselves, you may put in the chat box also, or but we love to hear your voice too.
Here I am. I enjoy that.
Yes.
Hello, Tiaji. This is Sandeep Joshi.
Jai
Jai Shri
Sandeep,
Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji.
Yeah, and I just wanted to mention that when you said compassion in the world, and it's so true that today the circumstances are so bad, how wars are going on, and it's going to go even worse coming days. So I think what you mentioned is right, that we need something like Sahaj Yoga to help humanity understand that killings and wars are not the answers, you know. So I think I agree with you that what you mentioned about Sahaj brought that peace within you is something people need nowadays. Otherwise they will end up in all these power struggles and killings and wars and innocent people dying. So thank you for your sharing your experience with Sahaj Yoga. Thank you. Jai Shri Mataji.
It's my pleasure. I'm so happy.
Thank you.
Okay. So I see one message for you, Tia. Sima did this beautiful meditation.
Sorry?
One of the Sahajogi, she says that beautiful meditation. Her name is Sima.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. So yeah, before we start the music, as we talk about, I mean, as Sandeep said, and of course you at the beginning in the meditation you pray, and we continue with that pray and with our desire with enlightened attention. Today, just in my meditation, just one prayer came to me, and since we are together, and since we all are in meditative state, and our enlightened attention always helps with such a problems in the world, or in person, or in global way. So I would like to request to you all, let's put our attention in our heart, and then let's put our hand, the right hand, in our heart, and I would like to read this prayer. And so in the same time, as Tia said, when we pray or when we do affirmation, and the same time when we put our attention on the chakra, and the same time we put our attention on our Sahasrara, that way we will be connected with the divine. So let's close our eyes, and our right hand is on the heart chakra. Wish all the humanity who are in darkness and ignorance will have the light of the Spirit. And this light will lift them into unity in one family, without race and discrimination, with pure love. Let's say one more time. Wish to all the humanity who are in darkness and ignorance will have the light of the Spirit, and this light will lift them into unity in one family, without race and discrimination, only with pure love. Slowly we can open our eyes. Thank you so much. hopefully our enlightened attention will help to everyone over there. And I just wanted to let you know all the Saishugis, all of the world, all the different countries, and they are going to help all the Saishugis who are trying to come out from there. And so their enlightened attention and in their meditation, they all pray and they all do bandhans, and whatever they can do, they are just communicating with the phone and with the messages, and all of the world are all the Sahajukis, attention is with them. So right now we are just 29 people, but still we are together, our enlightened attention will be so powerful and going there. So thank you so much for doing that, Vishmataji. So Tia, but we can pause for our conversation, and shall we listen some more music from you? And then
Yes,
we will
you.
continue for our conversation after the music.
Okay. I want to sing a very small song. It is in Spanish. I just want you to feel. Yo no sabía que era parte de ti, pero tú me amas y viniste hasta aquí. ¿Qué puedo darte yo? Somos amor, Shivoham, Shivoham. Ya no hay tristeza, Mataji, ya no hay más miedo, Mataji, ya somos uno, oh Madre Shivoham, 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 Shivoham. Cuando en la mañana despierto otra vez, veo mi grandeza, ya no hay pequeñez. Ante tu altar solo puedo exclamar Shivoham, Shivoham. Ya no hay tristeza, Mataji, ya no hay más miedo, Mataji, ya somos uno, oh Madre Shivoham, 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 Shivoham. I didn't know that I was part of you, but you loved me so much and you came to me. What can I do for you if we are loved? Shivoham, Shivoham. There is no fear, my mother, there is no sadness, my mother, we are all one, we are a Shivoham, 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 Shivoham. When the sun is sunrise, I wanted to know just want to say Shivoham, Shivoham. There is no sadness, Mataji, there is no fear, Mataji, now we are one, oh Mother Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham,
Very nice, Tia. Very nice. Did you write this song? Yes. Oh, that's so beautiful, so nice, so peaceful, Tia. Of course, it's about Sri Shiva. I wanted to ask you the meaning of this song, but later you sang in English also. This
in my English.
So please don't worry. I have accent too, and I don't have a perfect English. And the main thing is to understand to each other by heart. Yeah. So please don't worry about that. And yeah, this song reminds me one question to you. And since you sang about Sri Shiva, and can you please tell us how to become detached with all the conditionings from all the conditionings, as you said in the song, fears and the sadness. How do become detached, and what do you do for this, or what Sahajagis try to do?
That is, you know, when I felt my divine mother's hand on my small hand, I knew that she was the most powerful. I felt, now in this moment, I'm realizing that I was complete with my divine mother, with my physical mother. I was complete, and I felt so strong. And I say the children and all the people who want to listen, I escape. I run away from the attachments. I felt that they fixed me on the, they just slaver me, you understand?
Yes.
Made me a slave. And I don't want to be never a slave. So I escape. For me, detachment is to escape from the things that are fixing me. That is the way that I can explain. I have always wanted my freedom. So I escape. I say to people, what do you do? I just give one step behind. If I see the situation coming, but not all of them. It has not be easy. But when I see the situation that is coming to my heart, I give a step behind. You understand?
Yes, and you become witness, right? You don't try to act or react.
Yes,
Or try to fix it. Don't try to fix it.
Now I remember that when the Spanish guy who brought Sahaja yoga to my small city, now is my Rocky brother and is my very, very beloved friend. And he explained me, Sahaja yoga, that could see myself sitting, viewing my life like a drama, like a theater. I'm sitting, enjoying the
Watching.
drama. I remember now that.
As Shri Shiva, right?
Yes.
Yes. And that brings us to become a spirit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it's because we can recognize inside that's our goal. Everything is so I mean so equal,
Yeah.
so gross.
Mhm. Mhm.
I don't know. I just wanted something. I found Sahaja was
Mhm.
is.
Yes, wow, beautiful. But as you said, this starts from first with the faith,
Yeah.
right? And then after that, once this faith towards the God Almighty who created us, once we put Him into our enlightened attention,
Yeah.
and it brings us to become a spirit, I guess, right? And then that we become witness and we start to enjoy, and we don't stop, we stop, I think we stop putting our conditioning the way it's supposed to be in mentally. So that stops, as you said, we start to watch everything as play or theater is going on in front of us. So nice, very nice. Wow. So, how about if is there any question for Tia? So I mean, I have many questions for Tia, but I would like to, pause over here, and if there is any question for Tia, if you want to hear a different explanation for different question, please do it.
I just want to add, Shania, to what
Please.
you asked about Shivas. I think knowing Adi Shakti is half part of Shiva, and Sri Mataji represents Adi Shakti. So it's a very powerful union, actually. And Shiva represents detachment and spirit, and Adi Shakti is the motherly force, actually, our Mataji represents. So I think, yeah, yesterday being Mahashivratri, I think that was an awesome event where Shiva and Parvati's wedding happens, right, in mythology. So I think that's where I feel that Adi Shakti and Shiva's union happened yesterday. So it was very powerful thing when you said Shiva and how we imbibe Shiva in our lives and become detached. So just wanted to comment on that one. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Sandeep.
Yes, Sandeep.
Thank you so much. It's so beautiful, Sandeep. Thank you. So, how about some more music? Oh, there is question is coming, I think, from Swati. I will see before the music. If you can read. And, yes, the question. Oh no, I'm sorry. There's no question from iPhone. The name is iPhone. Very peaceful. Thank you, Priya Teshmataji. And oh yes, there is. I don't see on my phone. It's interesting, but I see on the other side on my computer, and Swati. Okay, is asking for Tia, for you, Tia. Can you talk a little bit about your ascent in Sahaja Yoga? And what advice would you give to new Sahaja yogis?
When I started, I wanted to go to the source. I was tired because from the lies, and when I listened to Sri Mataji saying, "You may be your own master." That was for me a challenge and was an opportunity. And that I feel that this this was the, you know, the way she came also to my mind. First, she came to my heart by the hand, but then she came to my mind also, because, you know, I'm a scientific, and I needed, I mean, something in my mind. And when she said, you may be your own master, this is the way you may confirm, you may know the truth. So I always wanted to be practicing to develop my sensitivity, just to you know, to know the truth, that nobody can tell me lies. And that's only the only thing that I really know that I did, practice, and to put in that all my faith. I want you to know that I was seeking, I born and I have been educated by Catholicism, and I went very deep in this religion. And also I went to Taoism and also Buddhism and many ism, and I didn't find this opportunity that Shimataji gave to me. You may be your own master. You may know the truth. And the second one that we said, this is the way you may really help. This is the way the people really can be cured. And including in medicine, I have practiced many types of treatment. I mean, I use it acupuncture, I use it homeopathics, I use natural healing, I use many resources to treat the people. And I found in Sahaja Yoga all the elements for people to be cured. Actually, many of my patients are now yogis.
Wow, this is incredible, Tia. Wow, that's amazing. Wow, that's so wonderful.
That is very simple, really simple.
So your desire is fulfilled from the childhood, right?
Now,
So after giving self-realization, and you wanted to help your, you know, the who are suffering, and then you become a doctor, and then, but still you were not satisfied. You were looking beyond, and then after that, when you found Sahaja Yoga, and then you got your researches is done, and you got the complete union yourself, and because you found the truth, and but after that, now with that truth, you are able to give the self-realization. You are completely able to help your patients completely, with physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. This is must be such a satisfying, Tia, right?
I cannot to speak about my ascent. No, I'm just can speak about the way I feel. I don't need anything. I hope I am ascending. I hope, but I enjoy.
Wow, so nice. So Swati, I hope you got the answers. So many tips Tia gave it to us. Yeah, wow. Thank you so much. She says thank you so much.
And music, you know, you can see I'm not a musician. I'm not play the guitar in a way that very many people do in, but I enjoy and enjoy to share with you. And I like so much how the children like to sing and dance. Actually, a few hours ago, I was with some yuvas dancing for the peace. The music is very enjoyable. Music, I mean, it's very useful for me to go in deep meditation, to enjoy, to invite the people.
Yes. Yes, you enjoy with your music, but we also enjoy with your music too, because you are able to reflect us, Tia. Doesn't matter how professional, maybe from your side, but from our side, we really feel that the connection, that the depthness, and the way you are singing and playing. How
So
about you?
I enjoy twice.
Yes, that's so wonderful. Yes, that's such a satisfying must be. So shall we satisfied ourselves more? Shall we continue with the music now?
Well, if you want.
Yes, please.
Shri Mataji, hoy te vengo a encontrar. ¿Cuánto tiempo huiste de mí? Shri Mataji, no te vuelvo a dejar. No podría vivir más sin ti. Hoy amanece y el sol tiene un raro esplendor. Escucho al viento pasar, veo la luna brilla, al mismo cielo lo miro con otro color. Nada es nuevo, solo que me conocí. Sri Mataji, hoy te vengo a encontrar. ¿Cuánto tiempo huiste de mí? Hoy amanece y el sol tiene un raro esplendor. Escucho al viento pasar, veo la luna brilla, al mismo cielo lo miro con otro color. Nada es nuevo, solo es mi realización. Sri Mataji, ven a cada corazón y establece ahí tu mansión. Y amanece otra vez en cada corazón. Y escucho siempre pasar y sentir tu canción. Al mismo cielo lo miro con otro color. Sri Mataji, gracias por mi realización.
Muy bonita. Very nice, Shrimataji. Swati is saying, Tia, your music is reaching the heart. I
It's
agree with
from
her.
my heart also.
Oh, so nice. Tia, I remember one of your memory. After your self-realization, I just want to remind you, after your self-realization, you wanted to come, you came to US, New York, there is a place for the yogis. I just would like to give a little introduction about the place, which is in Kanajwari, which is 3 hours to New York, and there is a place which is bought by Shrimataji. So the yogis before the COVID, and the time to time for the special occasions like Shri Shiva or Shri Krishna time, each time of the special time they used to come, they used to go actually for internationally and also sometimes nationally. So 1,000 yogis used to be there before the COVID. So Tia was there one of the year, I think 2005, right, Tia? Yeah, so, and I will let you to continue about this story.
In Kanayuhari, it was in 2004.
Okay.
Very few months after my self-realization. And it's interesting, I remember now something. The guy who came to my place with Sahaja Yoga came on March. And after he teached us a little bit, 2 months later, he told me, Tere, I need to go to Spain. So here you have the books, here you have Shrimataji's photograph, here you have the music, and he left me everything and he went to Spain. So I had everything in my hands to start with Sahaja. And now I can see that Shrimataji was choosing me to do this beautiful work. So in the next month, somebody invited me for a puja. I didn't know what a puja was, what a puja is. So I went to Kanayuhari. It was very strong for me, very, very, very strong. And but now I remember with so much love because I know that Shrimataji took me there to, I don't know how to say, to hug me and to bring me near from her. I feel that way because I was in shock. Actually, I was thinking to leave Sahaja Yoga. I did not, this is too much for me. No, they are crazy. I said that. They are crazy. No, I must go home. Kanayuhari hadn't so good communication. I know that if there was a bus or there was a car or something, I went from Kanayuhari, but I stayed there. And the lady who brought Sahaja Yoga to Mexico gave me in that day a very small book that is called The Joy to Spread Sahaja Yoga. A small amount of quotes from Srimataji's lectures, inviting to share Sahaja Yoga, inviting. And I said, okay, let me try. I want to go to the source. And in 2005, in the first month, I had a dream with Srimataji. I told you, she was in a very beautiful green sari, and she was inviting me. She said, come, come. And she invited me and guided me in a place that I saw. I was so excited. And after that, I went to Vashi. I went to India. And when I arrived to the hospital, I recognized that was the place where she invited me. That was the place that she showed me. Each room, each, each wall, the garden. I couldn't believe. Yes. I don't have so much dreams with Srimataji, but I can remember that perfect.
So Tia, before you go to India, you already know where you are going. So in the dream, you already saw the place, which is Vashi.
Yes.
That's amazing. And Srimataji show you. Wow.
Yes.
And but also, Tia, I would like you to continue for a short. So you maybe I would like to explain first what is Vashi. Vashi is a hospital the Sajugis they go, but of course the hospital meaning is not with the medicine, and there are doctors who are Sajugis, and they help the yogis to work on themselves with the treatments, with the Sahaja treatments. It is a place in Maharashtra, actually in Bombay, and the place name is Vashi, and the hospital name is also Vashi Hospital. So Tia was talking about this place, and so Tia, so you wanted to go there, but as a patient. But
yes.
what happened after that? Something happened, remember?
Yes. The lady who brought Sahaja Yoga to Mexico was very loved by Srimataji. She was special for Srimataji. I didn't understand the way she helped me to go to Vashi, because I wanted to go like a patient. Actually, what I wanted was to learn about Sahaja Yoga, was to feel, because in the starting I didn't feel anything. So I wanted to go to know the source, to know to Srimataji and all that. And I told her she was my leader, she was Mexico leader, so she must send me. No? And I wanted to go like a patient. And when I arrived to Vashi, the taxi driver told me, so you are the Mexican doctor? Yes, I am. I didn't want nobody to know that I was a doctor. I just wanted to be one more. And I said, yes, how do you know that I am a doctor? Oh, we are waiting for you.
Oh, wow.
What for? Because we need so much doctors, because, it was between Shivaratri and birthday puja. And in that moment, there were a lot of yogis in Vashi, in the hospital. So they needed doctors, no more patients. And well, I arrived. I must tell you that I needed at least 3 days to land, to recover myself. Got very, very strong. And when I went to the principal of the hospital, she told me, okay, you are coming to help us because you're a doctor. Are you a doctor? Yes, I am. So you need to help us. We need a doctor. I said, but I want to be a patient. Yes, but you are a doctor, so you must know me. And I had very beautiful experiences because she told me, okay, I don't know how she saw my face, myself, and said, okay, you are not a doctor, you are not a patient, you are our guest.
Oh,
Nice. But few days later, she called me again and said, okay, you rest, you are fine. So we need a doctor, you're going to be a doctor.
so you couldn't escape. Yeah.
But I had Shrimataji guided me, and I had a very beautiful maid, doctor maid. She told me everything about the hospital, and all the rest was the vibrations. And Shrimataji helped me to do her job.
Exactly. Yeah. But also, Tia is so beautiful. I would like to go back and actually, Shima, maybe the doctors who are in Vashi Hospital, they chosen you a doctor, right? They didn't want you to be patient. They want your help. But and the behind, actually, beyond our mind, actually, Shradi Shakti, she already chosen you as a doctor to going there. She showed you the place in your dream. And you were
Yes.
so surprised the place what you saw in your dream, and exactly it was the same. You were already chosen by her, right?
I'm realizing that in this moment, you know,
Mhm. Yeah.
I was very happy because she was inviting me. And when I was in Valle, I said, this is the place she was inviting me. But in this moment, I'm realizing that she chose me.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
No, it's just because sometimes for us, from the other people, third people, it is easy to see it. Because, sometimes, of course, I don't want to use a stuck word, but the desire sometimes we get a little bit attached, but we want to do, right, for ourselves. But that desire sometimes brings us in different way. But when we surrender it, we find the answer. That desire comes, of course, maybe from our mind, but when we surrender it, actually there is beyond something another that brings us, and then we see the joy in it, and we see there's so many answers in it when we surrender it. And so I think, yeah, you had a wonderful connection with Shrimataji. It's amazing, Tia. It's beautiful, and it's always so nice to hear from our side. Of course, I listened the second time, but it's so joy-giving, Tia. This experience, so joy-giving.
Yes.
Yeah. So Tia, I know that you share one beautiful video from your collectivity, and I really love to share this music. And of course, Tia also is playing over there, and with the many Sahajogis who are in Mexico. It's a beautiful, it's a short one, but it's beautiful and very joy-giving. And I would like to share with you all. Okay.
Agradecerte y you, Mataji. America loves you as well. We want to thank you, oh Mother. We want to worship your feet. We want to thank you, oh Mother. We want to worship your feet. Mexico loves you, Mataji. America as well. With my guitar and my soul, just when the morning is broken, I want to share the truth with confidence and attention. Such Canada I am, reality, awareness, and joy. Thank you, Divine Mother, for our self-realization. Mexico loves you, Mataji. America loves you as well. We want to thank you, oh Mother. We want to worship your feet. Queremos agradecerte.
Yeah, the video was only this much, but I believe you all enjoyed. It's so beautiful, Tia. The Mexico loves you, Mexico loves you, as America loves you. That's so wonderful. Did you write this song, Tia?
Yes,
You did?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it is a traditional Mexican song, and we only change a little bit the lyrics.
Mhm. Oh, it's a traditional song. Oh, that's so
Yes.
wonderful. That's why everyone wear their own. I mean, the traditional dresses and clothes, right?
Yes.
Now it makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Yes, we made that for Krishna Puja the last year, and Latin American people send different participation, artistic participation, and I have seen that music join the people, maintain the people together and enjoying. So we sung that. That's the reason, because we said Mexico loves you, America loves you, because you know Krishna's land is America.
Yes. Right. Yes. Right. Wow, beautiful, so nice. And you know, since we do this program since last year, Tia, and we always want to bring all the musicians, all the yogi, who are musician. And when I saw a bunch of yogis who are singing, and I feel to call everyone in our program. That would be so nice, Tia. I think so. If it works for everyone, we really love to have them. So yeah, please give our message to them, Tia.
Well,
So yeah, this says, Tia, such a beautiful song, full of joy and gratitude.
yeah.
And Ellie says beautiful. So Tia, since you know we are talking about the Sahajas who are in Mexico, how is Sahaja in Mexico, or how many yogis are there?
I don't know exactly how much. There are a lot of seekers, and for example, in this video is from our small collectivity. This people is from the place where we live. That is actually a small city. In Mexico City, there are few collectives. I think 4 or 5, small because you know the city is very big, and we have in 4 or 5 of the most important cities, maybe 100, but I really don't know. Many of these people that you saw in the video now are living in other cities.
Oh, I see.
Actually, now in this moment we have 6 or 7 Yuva Shakti.
Mhm.
And there in that video there were many Yuva Shakti. Now they are living in other places.
Mhm. I see. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Yeah. One more question before we say goodbye to each other. What year Sahaja started in Mexico?
In 1994.
1994.
Yes.
Mhm.
This lady I was talking about was in New York working for United Nations.
Mhm.
So she was a very near friend from Gregoire.
Mhm.
And they were very good friends. And I don't know exactly, but I think Gregoire gave a self-realization to Graciela. And when she was retired, she came to Mexico and started by herself with Shimataji's blessing, by herself, step by step, bringing Sahaja Yoga.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm looking at the time. It's already 10:45, but over there 12:45, right?
How?
I guess. So yeah, thank you so much, Tia. You made us our day with your meditation, with your music, and with the experience. It's so nice to have you in our meeting, Tia.
Thank you very much. I've enjoyed it a lot.
Mhm.
And I really know that all these activities, that all this meeting, that all this, detachment
Mhm.
is helping more than any comments, any judges about the actual situation of the world. This is what really helps.
Mhm.
I'm sure. So let's do it. Let's sing, let's dance.
Mhm. And just be witness and put our enlightened attention, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. This is the beautiful message for all of us, for
You
everyone.
know, my mother was a really wise lady. She recognized it, Srimataji. I told you that she was some with something in her mind, but she recognized it, Srimataji, and she told the leaf of the tree doesn't move without God's will.
Wow. Wow.
So we can stay here, going deeper, and being very sure that our love is spreading, going. And all the rest is in God's hands.
Yes. Very nice. Beautiful. Thank you, Tia. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
to you. It's my
Yeah,
really good
really pleasure to have you in our meeting. So nice. And I want to say tengas buenas noches.
Buenas noches para todos. Muchas gracias. Yes, Srimataji.
And yeah, thank you. Have a good night. And thank you so much for giving the time to us. If anyone wants to say good night to Tia, please do it.
Good night, and wanna say thank you for wonderful meditation.
Well, thank you.
Very much for
Oh,
the music. For wow, I feeling too very well. Your meditation. Oh wow, it's wonderful. Thank you so much.
Gladys, are you close by to Mexico, or do you live in California?
I live in Norwalk, California.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Nice.
Yes,
Thank you. So nice to hear from you.
thank you. It is amazing meditation.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Good night then
Good night,
Good night,
Yeshimataji.
Gladys.
for everyone.
Good night. Thank you so much, Gladys.
Thank you. I enjoy everything.
Me too.
It's hard to leave, right? Nobody is able to say good night or bye bye to each other. So Gladys is one of them, and of course, who are in the meeting right now. But I think maybe time to say goodbye to each other. I know that is for you, Tia, is quite late, and for us it's 11 o'clock almost, and there is a work day tomorrow. But I know that everyone will have peaceful sleep and blissful sleep with lots of vibrations. So this is a fact. And so we will all wake up very fresh with this joy, with this state. Okay, have a good night, Tia. Have a good sleep, and thank you
very
so much again. Please take care. Lots of love to you. Jai Shri Mataji.
Yeshimataji.
Okay, my dears. Okay, that's such a nice week kiss. Oh, that's so nice. Jai Shri Mataji.
Mari, buenas noches.
Jai Shri Mataji, Tere. Thank you. Gracias por estar aquí.
Es un gusto escucharte.
Jai Shri Mataji. Buenas noches.
Okay. Okay, my dears, have a good night to you all, and see you all next week with another Sahaja. So please take care and have a wonderful night. If you are watching us from the different countries, have a wonderful day to you all, and see you next week. Yeshmataji.
Yeshimataji.